I had a question that I got from somebody about an ex that left him a while back. And so his comment was, my ex left me 14 months ago. She's a dismissive avoidant. Admittedly, I was an anxious attachment style and I was very jealous when she was with me, but overall treated her very well. Well, I would say, given that she left you 14 months ago, that things were not going as well as you thought. Like, you're trying to give an overall summary of how you think you treated her. Well, overall, it was great, except for you were constantly bringing jealous tension to the relationship and she didn't like it. So she bailed out. So I would hope that within that time frame, you were able to see the damage that your jealousy was causing and you were able to get over that. Because, I'm not in the habit of trying to, you know, I want guys to understand that being a jealous person doesn't benefit you and it doesn't benefit the relationship. I just always get into like, look, me being jealous of that other person or being jealous that, say, she has other guy friends around, whatever like that, like, what is that going to actually do? Like, I'm jealous. Is that going to make her feel better? Is that going to make her want to stop hanging out with guy friends or whatever? Like, that's typically not going to happen. So, and being jealous isn't going to make her not cheat. Like, whether you're jealous or not, she can cheat or not. So why have the jealousy on there as if you being jealous is going to hold her back from cheating on you when really it could actually push her to do it, So hopefully you've been able to see what that whole issue is about and realize that ultimately you have no control over whether this woman chooses to be faithful or not, and whether she decides to flirt with another guy or not. All you can do is be the best version of yourself that you can be. And if it doesn't work out, you can say, oh, okay, she's flirting with somebody else, I'm out, versus just trying to be mad about some stuff that could potentially happen but isn't actually happening. Anyway, so, and also this whole thing of like, can we please stop trying to diagnose women with this scientific mumbo jumbo? Like, this whole thing about people do these days of like, oh, well, they're an avoidant and they're dismissive, blah, 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 blah. We all have the chance to be dismissive, to be avoidant, to be anxious, but to automatically diagnose somebody with that, like, none of us, you're not a psychologist. I'm a person that studies this for years on end, and I still wouldn't be trying to classify any one person as, oh, they're this or they're that. Like, I would just boil down to, is their behavior the kind of behavior that I can deal with long term? That's all that really matters. So if we get into a fight and then she runs off to her room, I don't care if she's avoidant or not. I don't like that behavior and I'm out. Like, I'm not going to sit there and say, well, I'm diagnosing her with this and we can try to fix this. Not my job. It's not your job to try to fix the person you're with. So let's stop diagnosing and just look at, can I take their behavior long term? If they're not able to fix it, do I want to deal with it? If you don't want to deal with it, fine. You diagnosing them doesn't help the situation. But I digress. So he says, unfortunately, this is after they broke up, I got very ill during those 14 months that we were broken up, and she didn't come back until she'd been seeing a guy for 3 months and they broke up. So towards the end of the 14 months, she dated another guy for 3 months and then it didn't work out. She said it made her realize how much I did for her. He didn't love her or care for her at all. She said she loves me and misses me. She said she thinks of me every day and told that guy and her sister that she misses me. I don't know why she would tell the other guy, but okay. I'm totally lost and confused on what to do. I love her, but the idea of her sleeping with another guy makes me sick. Well, you guys are broken up for a year and a half. To think that she wouldn't have slept with anybody else during that time is asinine. And also to think that she only slept with this guy is delusional. If she's hot enough, young enough, fine enough, I can assure you, probably after the second or third month y'all are broken up, she was probably going to clubs, going to hangouts, doing whatever, and potentially hooking up with somebody else. Now, we don't actually know if that's true or not. I'm just trying to put into your head the idea that you could not control during that 14 months whether she hooked up with somebody else or not. Just because you know about one guy, it doesn't mean that she didn't do that with other guys, all right? And I say this because, again, I brought up on the show before the fact that, like, and actually this was commented under the video where I said, if you decide to get back with an ex and then you find out they hooked up with other people, understand you can't be mad at that. They weren't with you. They didn't owe you any kind of celibacy during that time. And so maybe after 6 months, she realized, oh, okay, I'm over that guy, or I need to move on. And in the process of trying to move on, she found another guy and hooked up with them. If you are mad at the prospect of that, you are in your right to feel however you want about that. You are not in your right to be mad at her while you're dating her, and they're trying to make her feel bad about some stuff that she did when she was not with you, right? But more to the point, I don't like the fact that she said being broken up, it made her realize how much he did for her. Like, I guess that's admirable on some level, but it basically sounds like the benefits you were giving me, this other guy didn't give me, and I want those benefits again. I don't always feel that means that the other person necessarily like wants you back in the same way. Like she wants him back because she now knows that he'll do stuff for her that other guys won't do. But does she still actually care about him? And that's a question, because I want to know what she was doing for this guy during the relationship. Because if she wasn't doing anything on her end to like really bring stuff to the table, then what are we even talking about, you know? And so here's my thing. I'm not necessarily against people getting back with exes, but I am against the idea of just letting them easily walk back into your life. Like, this woman needs to be proving all the things. She needs to be like, okay, so he needs to be like this. Okay, so you missed me. Like, what does that mean? Well, I mean, I miss the things that you did for me. Okay, but beyond what I did for you, like, what do you actually miss about the relationship? What things do you miss doing for me in the relationship? And then beyond that, I wouldn't be one to rush right back into a relationship. I'd be like, okay, so you know what? Come over to my place. We'll hang out. We'll talk. We'll watch the movies. We'll see what's what, right? And so I would have her do that a few times, where either she comes over to your place or she plans the initial first few dates back, because we want to see like how much she really wants to get back with you. The mistake a lot of guys make is a woman will say, I want you back. And then the guy will just be like, okay, great. And then he'll slip back into giving her all the benefits that he gave her before without her having to earn any of them. Now, I'm a big proponent of women need to earn your benefits, because if they don't, they take them for granted and they don't mind throwing them to the wayside. And then they also think, and if I want them back, I'll get those benefits back super easy. And we don't want that to happen. We need her to see that you have a backbone and a spine, and that you also deserve to be respected within a relationship and not just left because of whatever reason, you know? And also, but again, if you're going to take her back, don't push in her face or shove in her face how you feel about her hooking up with somebody else. During those 14 months, you also had the potential to hook up with other people. If you chose not to do that because you were waiting on her, I guess that's in your right, but that's not really something to push onto her, because she was in her right to not wait on you, especially since she's the one that dumped you, right? But also, if you're getting back with her, ask yourself, have you worked on your jealousy issues? Have you worked on not being so frazzled if she has other guys around or she goes someplace without you? Like, if you have not worked on those things, then you are still not a good candidate for her to date, and she's going to dump you again. So look at that. See what things you need to still work on and decide if it's beneficial for both of you to get back together, or if you recognize you still got stuff to work on, or if you look at her situation and say, I think she still has stuff to work on. Or, hey, like I said, if you want to feel some kind of way about her hooking up with other people while you guys are broken up for a year and some change, you can feel whatever way you want. Do not bring those feelings to her, and don't make her feel bad about what she did, because when you guys weren't together and she hooked up with other people, it wasn't cheating. All right. So don't get in your feelings about that. Just because your ego feels some kind of way about that doesn't mean you push that onto her to make her feel bad for doing that. Just saying. So hopefully that answers your question. Hey there, thanks for tuning in to Harry Dating Convos. Don't forget to visit harrywilmington.com to download my free ebook, Texting Women Like a Boss. And while you're there, if you're ready to take things to the next level with your dating life, check out the Get Girls Academy membership program for exclusive strategies and live coaching. Go to harrywilmington.com to learn more and join today. Lastly, if you've got a question you'd like answered on one of these shows, leave a comment below or write me at harrywilmington@gmail.com. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.